Several years ago, there was a husband and wife team at Purdue University known as Dr. Dorothy Morey and Dr. James Morey. And they were trying to study cancer. And they were trying to see if green tea had an effect on cancer. Now, why do you think I used green tea as my example over there? Well, we happen to be a world authority in green tea. We have the only patent, on a green tea supplement that extracts all of the bad or all of the caffeine and leaves all the ectogalactocatechins and polyphenols. That's our patent. So we know green tea, and so we were scientifically connected through reach to this study. Well, these doctors did not find a correlation between green tea supplementation, whether it was topically or orally, that it would have any benefit on cancer. But what they did discover is the #1 discovery in skin in the last 50 years. They found a little protein enzyme that sits on every cell of your body. This little protein enzyme they called age-related NADH oxidase, or in short, age-related NOx, or AR-NOx. You can think of this because it knocks the crap out of your skin. It genetically turns on at about age 30, and guess what it does? It destroys all of your collagen and your elastin. It produces so much free radical damage that destroys your skin and causes you to wrinkle, sag, your skin gets dry, it gets translucent. I mean, if we were to describe our grandparents currently, how would we describe their skin? Wrinkled, sagging, dry, thin. Do any of us want to have wrinkly, saggy, dry, thin, translucent skin? No, we don't want to have that. So they found this little protein enzyme. Because they found it, they were able to take this science to Stanford University, where we actually fund the Dermatological Research Institute there, and we were able to find a natural ingredient that could turn off the function of the protein enzyme, or stop the free radical damage. Now that's a pretty bold claim, right? So we want to see the double randomized placebo-administered crossover clinical. Well, here it is. Here is a 3 millimeter skin punch biopsy. So taking out 3 millimeters of your skin and measuring AR-NOx, or the free radical damage that's taking place prior to the application of our product, which we call ageLOC. Here is the same free radical damage after. It's completely flat-lined. We were able to clinically prove we could stop your skin from aging. How is it delivered is the better question. Well, this is fascinating. Has anyone heard of galvanic current? Galvanic current's been around for 100 years. It's just a one-way current. And it's been used in day spas for decades and decades and decades, called a galvanic machine or a galvanic treatment. This is large technology and expensive machines. $10,000, $20,000 for a machine, and you have to have a licensed esthetician that knows how to use the machine, because you're using electronic current on your face. And guess what she does? She puts the cream on your face and puts the diode on your face and says, "Tell me when this begins to hurt." And she just starts cranking up the voltage. And she's paid well to do that. The average esthetician makes between $45,000 and $60,000 a year. Not a bad career, right? So, Hollywood, have you ever wondered why people have little wrinkles in Hollywood? It's not just makeup. They actually go and they do galvanic spa treatments. In a major metropolis, a galvanic spa treatment would run you about $150 to $200 per treatment. Well, if you're making millions of dollars and you're on screen all the time, guess what? You're going to probably pay that. But that's not available to the masses. So we took that galvanic technology, shrunk it down into the palm of your hand. It's about the size of a cell phone. And now we have an in-home treatment. The microchip inside of it can determine how thick or thin your skin is and how moist it is, so it can send the perfect amount of current through. And we actually charge the ageLOC product okay, the age-lock ingredients inside our gels with a positive or negative charge, and you can set your machine to positive or negative. So in a pre-treatment, you've got this negative setting, right? And you negatively set the pre-treatment gel, and what happens when two negatives hit one another? They repel. So you use it, and you're driving in those key ingredients deep, deep, deep into your skin. Now this might sound a little bit gross, but the way you appear right now, your skin is dead. Did you know that? It will slough off in your sheets tonight, and the bed bugs will eat it. The only skin that is alive and developing is actually layers and layers down. So if you can drive products deep, deep into your skin, what happens? Have you ever got a massage before? Why do massages work? Because they're rubbing and they're pounding, they're beating that product into your skin. Do you get it? We can do it electronically. We have the only patented handheld device that you can do that. And guess what? Now an average treatment cost, instead of being $150 to $200, is $7 in the privacy of your own home. Now, all of you network marketing people out there, is that common in network marketing where you take a very expensive, large technology, shrink it down, and make it affordable to the masses? No, it doesn't exist, folks. But in traditional business, is it common? Yes, it is. Think about a cell phone. Think about a computer. Okay? What happens when large technology, when I got home from my little stint for 2 years in Europe, okay, my father picked me up in this very nice Jaguar XJS at the airport, okay, and he basically said, you're going to have to put the bags on your lap. And I'm like, why can't I put them in the trunk? And he goes, because it is a phone. It is a car phone. And the whole trunk was converted to be a receiver, and it was like $3 a minute to use it. And he told me I could not use the phone unless I was in Watts, LA, and I was ready to be killed. Now, how much does it cost a minute to use a phone? Geez, it's almost free if you really think about it. How many 11-year-olds now have phones? How many 9-year-olds, 8-year-olds? This is getting ridiculous. They've shrunk the technology, something that was expensive. They've made it affordable for everyone, and expand the marketplace. That's why we're growing. Last year we did $1.5 billion. Okay? When the Galvanic Spa first came on the scene, we did about $50,000 worth of spa revenue in the first quarter. By the second and third quarter, we were doing $250,000. The thing has just absolutely taken off. Why? Do people care how they look? Yes. Why? What is the habit that all of us have about 6 to 8 times a day? It happens whether you think about it or not. You look in a freaking mirror. I have ruined you. If you're on my tour, I have ruined you, because you will now notice every single line and crow's feet in your face for the rest of the time when you're looking to see your rearview mirror if someone's behind you and it's safe to change a lane. You're done. You have to buy new skin products because now you're aware. Okay? That's what Nu Skin created. Okay? That's our science and our technology. That's version 1 of ageLock. Now we take it to version 2. Gets a little bit more exciting, but I want to roll over here, and we're going to roll.